There are people who walk among us every day with smiles, charm, and charisma, but underneath it all, something darker lurks. You don't have to be a psychic or a mind reader to understand that some people, while seemingly innocent, may carry with them a destructive energy. We all know the saying, actions speak louder than words, and when it comes to evil, it's in the actions, the choices, and the patterns they display. The key is to recognize the signs before they tear you down. A pattern of manipulation is one of the clearest signs that you're dealing with an evil person. These individuals don't just behave manipulatively on occasion, they do it repeatedly and with great skill. They know how to twist the truth, how to distort reality, and how to play with your emotions to get what they want. The goal is not just to get a favor or win a one-time argument, it's about establishing control over you and your decisions. They might start by offering what seems like help or support, only to later use it against you as leverage. You may find yourself feeling obligated, feeling as though you owe them something for a simple act of kindness that now comes with strings attached. At first, it can be difficult to spot because they're so subtle in their approach. They won't outright demand things from you. Instead, they'll use guilt or fear to coerce you into doing what they want. They might make you feel like you're ungrateful or selfish if you don't comply. These emotional tactics can be so well executed that you might question your own motives, wondering if you're the one in the wrong. They'll make you doubt your judgment, undermining your confidence and increasing your dependency on them. Their manipulation is calculated, designed to wear you down over time and keep you in a state of confusion and uncertainty. This manipulation also goes beyond just getting favors. They will often engage in gaslighting, a form of psychological abuse where they make you question your own perception of reality. They might lie about events that occurred, deny promises they made, or tell you that things happened differently than they did. In doing so, they create doubt, and that doubt clouds your ability to see the truth. The more you second guess yourself, the easier it is for them to influence your decisions and actions. This pattern isn't just an isolated incident, it's a cycle that can keep you trapped in a toxic dynamic, one that can slowly erode your mental and emotional well-being. They know exactly how to push your buttons and how to make you feel like you're the one at fault, even when they're the ones pulling the strings. A lack of empathy and compassion is a defining characteristic of an evil person. These individuals seem to be completely disconnected from the emotions and needs of others. They do not experience or express any genuine concern for the suffering or struggles of those around them. Instead of offering help or comfort, they may view the pain or difficulties of others as an opportunity to gain power, control, or even enjoyment. When someone close to them is going through a hard time, an evil person may be indifferent, dismissive, or even take pleasure in their suffering.
He then sends a message to her that says, to do. She then immediately replies, to fuck, W-I-M, or what you need. Then immediately after that, she sends to him, we going or what?
And moving forward to July 1st. Oh, wait, first of all, were any of those messages just read deleted?
All of these were deleted.
Okay. Now to July 1st.
July 1st, 2023 at 14:31, she sends a message to Jarvis that says GM for good morning. At 15:22, he replies GM Twitter. At 15:24, she sends back whatever, I was tired. And at 15:28, she sends still my dick though. At 15:28, he sends to her, there's 3 letter B's, so it's VVV.BE and then a space N and then the uppercase Q and the lowercase q, as we know. He then sends another message at 15:28 with the words no. At 15:29, she sends, okay, fine. Yo, pussy, my dick. He then replies to her at 15:38, who said? She sends back, To him, me. It's your pussy.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And I want to stay on that same page for a second. Sorry. The messages on July 1st, starting from 1907 to 2135.
July 1st, 1907, he sends a message to her that says, I'm trying to fuck. At 1952, she replies back, okay. At 1952, she sends a message that says, WSP, meaning what's up. Then at 2134, she sends, you still coming, or you was playing about trying to fuck? At 2135, he replies back to Ziyah, I'm serious.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now moving on to July 2nd.
July 2nd, 2023 at 15:46 hours, Jarvis sends a message to Ziyah that says, can I get my dick sucked today? At 15:47, she replies, sure, no problem. At 15:50, Jarvis replies, yeah, okay. At 15:53, Ziyah replies, I'm serious, you can. At 16:33, Ziyah sends, there's going to be some type of photo that would have been sent at this time. At 17:08, there's a reply from Jarvis where it says, liked an image. Then at 17:08, Jarvis says, I'm going to sneak in, okay? At 17:08, Ziyah replies back, why? 17:08, he says, who is up? At 17:09, she replies, everybody. At 17:09, Jarvis sends some type of photo to Ziyah. Immediately after that, she replies, well, damn, I want to lay with you. Then at 17:10, from Ziyah, are you here already? At 17:12, Shan told the kids that you said you was on your way, so they know you coming. At 17:13, Ziyah sends, I want to see you. 17:21, Ziyah sends, so am I just giving you head, or we fucking too, because looking at that picture made me horny. At 17:22, Jarvis replies to her, you tell me. 17:22 and 29 seconds, she says, I want to fuck too. Immediately after that, she says, so can we? And then at 17:22, 49 seconds, Jarvis replies back to her, yep.
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And now, later in the day, on June 2nd, or I'm sorry, July 2nd, there's a set of messages there.
Yes. July 2nd, 2023, starting at 18:41 hours, she sends to Jarvis, I want to fuck. At 18:41, do you? 19:04, are you busy, yes or no? 20:06, she sends, text me when you not on BS about fucking, because you playing. At 20:15, she sends, all I'm trying to say, I just want your body on mine. At 20:44, she says, "Bae, where you at?" 21:52, she says, "I'm trying to fuck." 23:58, she says, "She fitting to walk to the store." So now the date's changed to July 3rd and the hours are 00:42. She sends, "Before we go." At 00:42, 31 seconds, she sends, "Go upstairs in the bathroom." At 00:42, 48 seconds, Jarvis replies to her, "Why?" At 00:42, 54 seconds, Ziyah replies back, "Just go." At 01:11 hours, Ziyah sends, "We doing something or what?" At 01:12, he replies to her, "Yep." At 01:23, she replies, "I want to lay with you." At 01:30, he replies, "I'm going upstairs." At 01:31, she sends, "Okay, Shan going up there too." At 01:31, she says, "I just want to chill with you." At 01:32, he sends back to her, "Is she?" 01:32, and Ziyah replies, "Yes, you know she wants some dick. So she going to follow you upstairs." Then at 01:43 hours, she sends him another picture. 01:43, he replies, "Not getting any." And then immediately after that, the message says from him to her, "This is your dick." At 01:44, Ziyah sends, "I know it's mine. Give her some dick so ass can shut up." At 01:44, "Give her some so she can shut up and leave you alone. She only acting like that because she's horny." At 01:48, Jarvis replies, "I want to see you." Immediately after that, his next message is, "While you in the shower." Then at 01:55, she sends him a photo. It is now 02:04 hours. He sends her a message that says, "I don't want to give her no dick." At 02:10 hours, these next set of messages are all from Ziyah. It says, "Come back downstairs. Damn, you scared." At 02:44 hours, she sends, "Hurry up. I want you back." At 02:50 hours, she sends, "Come downstairs so I can sit on it real quick." At 02:52 hours, she sends, "I promise it's not going to be long, just a few, but it's FRW, up and downs, please." Then immediately, right after that is 02:53, she sends the same message, but it's spelled correctly. It says, "I promise it's not going to be long, just a few up and downs."
And were all of those messages deleted?
Yes.
Now moving to July 4th.
July 4th, 2023 at 15:43 hours, Ziyah sends Jarvis a message that says, "In the shower right now, I'll text you when I get out." Jarvis then replies, "Hope you know that we fucking today." At 15:43 hours, she replies back, "Okay, fine with me. I was just waiting yesterday." Or I was waiting yesterday. At 16:20, she sends him a picture. At 16:20, she sends, "I'm out." At 16:56, a message is received to her. It's loved in image. 16:56, she sends a message, "Are you busy?" It is now July 5th, 05:01 hours. She sends him a message that says, "You was right, it hit different outside."
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
And Moving to July 6th.
July 6, 2023 at 0305 hours. Ziyah sends to Jarvis, yes, I can tell when you come. 0305 hours, why? Now at 0320 hours, she sends him a message that says, so doesn't that mean I'm pregnant? At 0321 hours, she sends him a message, I don't know, so I'm asking you. At 0333, Jarvis replies to Ziyah, no. 0339, she replies back, K. It now jumps to 1310 hours, it's still on July 6th. She sends the letters GM. Then at 1400 hours, she sends, I want to fuck. At 1425, he replies, how? At 1426, she says, I don't know, you got work and I'm just horny. At 1427, he replies and sends her a message that says, where is your nana? At 1445, she sends, upstairs getting ready. At 1454, Jarvis sends to her, she fitting to go. Then at 1457, he sends the message, hello. At 1503, Ziyah replies, I don't know. The next message is, are you at work? And at 1507, Ziyah sends, I will let you know. At 1508, she sends, you might can slide if you not so busy at work. At 1508, Jarvis replies back to Ziyah, yeah. At 1508, he then sends, I'm trying to slide. At 1513, Ziyah sends to Jarvis the word question. Then at 1513, he replies back, yes. At 1514, she sends, do you like your girls skinny? At 1514, he replies, why you ask that? At 1514, she replies, just asking, and then there's some type of emojis that must have been sent.
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And moving just a little later in the minutes on July 6th.
Yep, July 6, 1535, Ziyah sends, I don't think she's going anywhere. At 1537, Jarvis sends to Ziyah, that's messed up because I was going to fuck the shit out of you. At 1537, she sends, I still want you to do it. At 1540, she says, sends a message that says, so am I going to see you today on your break? At 1559, Jarvis replies, how? At 1601, Ziyah sends, don't you supposed to be bringing me the money anyway, so I will see you? 1603, she says, unless you are going to go to the store and get me some pads and other personal things. 1603, there's some type of emojis that are sent. 1624, she sends, I'm down to my last 3 pads. I would ask Nana, but I can't fit her big pads. I have a little pussy, they shit big. At 1741, she sends a bunch of question marks with the letters WYA. 1757, she sends, what do I supposed to do? What do I supposed to use? 1757, she sends another set of question marks. At 1808, Jarvis replies with the word, huh. At 1810, Ziyah says, I don't have any more pads. 1810, I need to get some more and you playing. At 1812, she sends, babe, please. And all of those messages were deleted.
Okay. And moving to July 7th.
July 7th, 2023 at 14:34 hours, and Ziyah sends a message that says, "So what you on today?" The next message at 14:35, she sends, "You trying to fuck or what?" At 14:37, Jarvis replies back, "Yes." 14:38, Ziyah sends, "I'm sorry." 14:38 again, she sends, "But I hope to see you today." At 14:39, she says, "I didn't know if you were up last night, so I stopped calling and texting." And those messages were deleted.
And now moving to July 10th.
July 10th, 2023 at 16:41 hours. Ziyah sends to Jarvis, "You trying to get up in this today?" At 16:45, he replies, "All the time." At 18:54, she sends, "You eat lunch yet?" Then immediately after, she sends some question marks. Now at 19:54, Ziyah sends, "Yo, job so empty." 19:55, she sends, "I was just there." At 19:59, Jarvis replies the letters I and K, or I know. At 19:59, he sends, "How you know?" At 20:14, Jarvis sends, "What's up?" 20:39, as I replies, "I didn't want you to see me." 20:39 hours, so I left. At 20:40, Jarvis sends a message to Ziyah saying, "Who was with you?" At 20:40, she replies, "Nobody." 20:40, again, 37 seconds, she says, "You working late today?" At 20:40 hours, 38 seconds, Jarvis sends to her, "So how did you get to my job?" At 20:40, 48 seconds, he then sends, "No." 20:40 and 58 seconds, and Ziyah replies, "I walked up there." At 20:41, Jarvis replies back to her, "So walk now." At 20:41, Ziyah replies, "I can't, Nana's back." At 20:42, she sends, "Can you pull up today since you're not working late?" 20:42, she sends a couple question marks. Then he replies at 20:42 and 29 seconds with the word "yup," and those messages were deleted.
And moving on to July 11th.
July 11, 2023 at 18:43 hours, Ziyah sends to Jarvis, "I want to fuck." At 1900 hours, he replies, "When?" At 2012 hours, she sends the three letters NVM, or never mind. At 2038, she sends, "I took a shower." At 21:32, she sends, "I be trying so hard not to think about you, but the dick too good not to think about you, and I miss you rubbing on my thigh." The date is now July 12th, and this is at 00:35 hours. She sends, "We might go over sham crib." At 02:55 hours, she sends, "I'm fitting to hop in the shower. Call as soon as you get done doing whatever. I want you to tell me how you going to give me my Dick, for my B-Day, tell me nice and slow and sexy so I can play NVM, you know.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And later on July 12th.
July 12th at 14:38 hours, Ziyah sends, good morning. Then at 16:47 hours, she sends, did I have panties on? At 16:47, Jarvis replies, no. At 16:50, Ziyah sends him some question marks. And then at 1700, she has a missed call from Jarvis's number. It says missed call. She still has him saved in here as Bay for life. At 19:18 hours, she sends, how did you know? At 23:09 hours, she sends, you busy? At 23:11 hours, there is an incoming missed call again from Jarvis's number, missed call from Bay for life. It's now July 13th, 01:44 hours. Ziyah has sent him a picture. Immediately after that, she sends a text that says shower pic, and then there's some emojis. At 01:49, she sends, damn, no response. At 01:49, 21 seconds, she sends some type of emojis again, and all those messages were deleted.
And now moving to July 22nd.
Before we move on, Sergeant Jones, do you need a moment, a break? Are you okay?
I can go a little bit longer.
I'm good.
Okay, carry on.
Unless the court needs a break.
No,
Okay.
I'm making sure that she doesn't need a break.
July 22nd, 2023 at 14:56 hours, Ziyah sends, Bae, I wanna fuck. Then at 14:57, he replies, work. Immediately after that, he replies, I do too. 14:57, Ziyah replies, no you don't. 14:57, Jarvis replies, I do. Immediately after that, Jarvis sends WYA. Or where are you at? 14:57, Ziyah sends, I'm at the crib. 14:57 hours and 57 seconds, Jarvis replies, come on. At 14:58, Ziyah replies, Shan and Nana went to Family Dollar. The next message says, I can't, I wish I could. At 14:58, Jarvis replies, how long are they going to be? At 14:58, Ziyah sends to him, IDK, or I don't know. The next message is, I'm so horny. Then at 14:59, she sends, I want a hug from you. At 15:01, Jarvis sends her a message that says, I'm on my way, with the exclamation point. I just got off the phone with Shan. They are at the barbershop.
And were those
messages were deleted, yes.
And moving to July 24th.
July 24, 2023 at 03:24 hours, Ziyah sends Jarvis a message that says, don't park in front. Immediately Jarvis replies, why? Then at 03:25, Jarvis sends, you act like you're going to come outside. At 03:25, Ziyah sends, I can't, I have guests. 03:25, she sends, and people do watch and look at the house all night. At 03:26, she sends, just park down the street, please. Thank you. 03:26 hours, Jarvis replies to her, who? Ziyah then replies back, people on the block. At 0326, Jarvis replies, who is the guest? At 0326, Ziyah says, my girlfriend, Vari girlfriend. 0327, Ziyah sends, I took his bitch. Then at 0327, Jarvis replies to her, she is our bitch. At 0327, Ziyah sends to Jarvis, she 14, about to be 15. At 0328, she sends, are you close? At 0328, Jarvis replies, is she our bitch or no? Zero 0328, Ziyah replies, yes. Jarvis then replies to her and says, you fake. 0328, Ziyah says, how? She is our bitch. At 0329, she sends, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad. At 0330, Jarvis replies to her, she don't know about us, right? 0331, Jarvis then says, and is she trustworthy? At 0331, Ziyah replies, yes, she don't know about us. At 0356, she sends, it's off. 0357, Jarvis replies, wrong light. And at 0357, she says, the letter K.
Were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And later in the day on July 24th.
July 24th at 12:22, Ziyah sends to Jarvis, fuck me then. At 12:22, he replies, huh? And at 12:23, he replies, I'm trying to. At 12:23, Ziyah sends to him, you said fuck me. At 12:23, she sends, so do so. 12:23, Jarvis replies, when? 12:23, Ziyah replies, trying to make time, going through my schedule, RN, for right now. 12:24, Ziyah sends, what time are you going to work? At 12:40, Jarvis replies, now. And now jumps to 21 hours, and Ziyah sends WYD for what you're doing. Then at 21:23, she sends you free with some question marks. We now jump to July 25th at 17:33 hours, and Ziyah sends, I want to fuck today. At 17:33 hours, Jarvis replies back, come on. And then immediately after, he replies, I'm by myself. At 17:33, she sends back to him, I can't RN for right now. At 17:34, Ziyah sends, after work, can you call for me, please? And those messages were all deleted as well.
And now jumping to August 4th.
August 4, 2023 at 22:07 hours, Ziyah sends to Jarvis, Chan and Nana left, DON, and then there's some type of emoji, know what time they coming back. At 22:08, Jarvis replies, okay, what you saying? Ziyah then replies back, what you think I'm trying to say? But there's some emojis in there again. At 22:09, Jarvis replies back with some type of emoji. And Ziyah then replies back, IDK, is it? I don't know, is it? At 22:09, Ziyah sends, what you thinking? At 22:10, Jarvis replies to Ziyah, are we fucking? At 22:10, Ziyah sends, shit are we? S-H-I. At 22:12, Ziyah sends a bunch of question marks. Now it's August 5th. Ziyah sends, wow, you stood me up. August 5th at 00:47, she sends, I was waiting. And then at 00:47, she sends, I a bum. The next message after that is a correction that says, you a bum.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now jumping to August 26th.
Okay, I need a break now.
Okay. Be a good time for a 15-minute break. You come back. 12:10. Because I don't do this. I don't do this. I always just click on my phone and hit live, but apparently I'm not in chat, so I don't know how to do it. You will call it, but the problem is I have to end the live stream and log back on, and I don't want to separate the clips. So it's been on there for the last few days. Okay, we are back on the record. This is case 2459617, the people of state of Michigan versus Jarvis Butts. All parties are present. We took a 20-minute break, and Ms. Ripley, you can continue with your questioning.
Thank you. Sergeant Jarvis, I believe we were leaving off at August 26th.
Yes. So text messages from August 26, 2023, starting at 0909 hours. Ziyah sends to Jarvis, I'm in so much pain right now. At 0909, 40 seconds, she says, my stomach hurts really bad. At 0937 hours, Jarvis attempts to call Ziyah. It shows here missed call from Bay for Life. At 14:26 hours, Ziyah texts Jarvis and says, I did have my period. It came when I was in the hospital. At 14:20 hours, this has now jumped to August 27th. 14:20 hours, Ziyah sends GM for good morning. August 28th, at 0006 hours, Ziyah sends to Jarvis, my stomach hurt real bad. 0055 hours, she sends, why you can't answer. 0056 hours, she sends, never mind this, you anyway. At 0131 hours, Jarvis replies to her, yes, baby. At 0132, Ziyah replies, my stomach hurt really bad. At 0132 hours, Jarvis replies to her, I didn't nut inside of you. At 0133, Ziyah replies, I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying it hurts really bad. At 0134, she sends, are you busy? 0149, Ziyah sends, I want to talk to you about some, let me know when you are free. And these were all deleted.
Okay. And August 28th, later in the day.
August 28th at 13:31 hours, Ziyah sends a message to Jarvis that says, I want to try something. At 13:32, he replies back, what? Spelled W-A-T. At 13:32 hours, she says, a threesome. At 13:44 hours, Ziyah sends, you down for it? Then she sends a question mark. At 13:44, Jarvis replies back, with who? 13:44, she replies, IDK, or I don't know yet, do you got someone? At 13:45, she sends, I'm still looking.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And just a couple hours later on October, August 28th.
August 28th at 18:58 hours, Ziyah sends, I feel you don't want to be bothered with me. 2200 hours, she sends, WYD for what you're doing. 2200 hours, she replies back, thinking about you. 2201, she sends, oh, so are you down with the threesome? 2221, he replies, yes, with who though? 2246, she sends, IK, still looking. Then immediately after that, she replies, IDK for I don't know. It is now August 29th at 03:47. She sends, bet, that's what's up. He replies, huh? Ziyah then replies, none, you'll figure it out. At 03:49 hours, he sends what? She then replies back to him, never mind, NBM, are you busy? She then replies at 03:50, again, exactly, so I'll take that as a yes.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now we're moving forward to, sorry.
That's okay, go ahead.
We're moving forward to September 26th.
September 26th, starting at 14:31 hours, Ziyah sends, Bae, you up? With some question marks. Then she sends another set of question marks. 14:32, he replies, yeah. 14:33, Ziyah sends, my period haven't came at all. 14:36, she sends, hello, you there? With some question marks. 14:37, Jarvis replies to Ziyah, what you mean? At 14:38, Ziyah says, it have not came. 14:38, Jarvis replies to her, since when? Ziyah then sends at 14:38, 42 seconds, since I was in the hospital. The next message is, that was last month. I'm scared, I don't know, IDK, what to do. I have to go to the doctor's TM for tomorrow. At 14:41, Jarvis replies to Ziyah and says, you said that you took a pregnancy test and it was negative. 14:41, she replies, it did. At 14:41, Jarvis then replies, so go get another one. At 14:42, Ziyah tells him on a text, I can't, I have no money. After that, she says, you go get one. 14:43, she says, you ain't scared to get a plan B, get a pregnancy test and bring it later today. Just act like you have to use the bathroom. At 14:36, she says, PLS for please. She then replies, will you do it? With some question marks. At 14:51, she says, hello, with a bunch of question marks. Then at 14:56, Jarvis replies to her with, okay.
Okay, and now the messages from 9:26 at 14:31 and 41 seconds, all the way to 14:39 and 42 seconds, were those deleted?
Well, so they're deleted from the 14:31, 41 seconds, all the way down to 14:39 and 13 seconds. Those are not deleted.
Okay.
Then there's two that are deleted, which are the two messages that talked about, I'm scared, I don't know what I have to do. I have to go to the doctor's tomorrow. And then the other one that she deleted was when it says, you said that you took a pregnancy test and it was negative.
Okay.
There's one that she did not delete that was, it did. Then the rest of them after that, where it talks about get another test, come upstairs, and put it in the bathroom, those messages were deleted.
Okay. And moving to September 27th.
September 27th, starting at 21:26 hours, Ziyah sends, but are we still on for Friday? At 21:31, Jarvis replies, what you mean? 21:38, she says, are we still on for Friday? At 21:49, Jarvis replies, yes. 21:49, Ziyah says, the letter K. At 21:49, Jarvis then sends a text to her asking, what we doing though? At 21:49, she sends back, fucking. At 21:50, Jarvis replies, seriously? 21:50, Ziyah replies, yeah, what else we gonna do? 21:50, Jarvis replies back to her, where? Ziyah then replies back immediately and says, IDK, or I don't know, you pick somewhere. Then at 21:51, Jarvis sends to her, I always do. 21:51, Ziyah sends, I know. At 21:52, she says, I really just want to cuddle, but if you want to fuck, we can. 21:52, 20 seconds, she sends, so do you? With some question marks. 21:52 and 35 seconds, Jarvis sends to her, do I weigh? Then right after that is a word that was corrected, like what? So it should have said, do I what? Then Ziyah sends at 21:52, wanna fuck. At 21:53, she sends, I just want to cuddle, but it ain't always what I want to do. At 21:53, she says, so yes or no? At 21:54, Jarvis replies, only if you want to. 21:54, she says, okay, so we fucking then. 21:55, Jarvis replies, so stop talking about you want to cuddle then. 21:55, Ziyah replies, okay, damn, you don't have to be mean. At 21:55, Jarvis replies, and it shows that he laughed at her comment about you don't have to be mean.
Okay. And were all of those messages deleted?
No.
Okay. Where does it start that it was deleted?
They do not start getting deleted until the messages that Jarvis sends to her, only if you want to. So we fucking then, stop talking about you want to cuddle. Those are the messages that were deleted.
Okay. And now we are moving forward to October 19th.
October 19th, 2023 at 22:23 hours, Jarvis sends Ziyah a text that says, hey. She replies back, are you ignoring me? Jarvis then replies, no. It now jumps to October 21st at 19:05 hours, and Ziyah sends, hey babe, I need that plan B today. At 19:07 hours, Jarvis sends her the letter Y. The next message isn't sent until October 22nd at 04:33 hours when Ziyah replies back to him, WIMY, so for meaning what you mean, why.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now jumping to November 27th.
Okay, so now we're getting into the -5 hours for the,
Okay.
November 27th, 2023 at 21:06 hours, Ziyah sends, I just want to talk. I really don't want to lose you. At 21:09, she says, "Can we talk later, yes or no?" At 22:28, she says, "I don't what's your problem, but I need you to bring me what I need tonight. It's hard doing all this gym shit with this baby, and if I don't do them, I'm gonna get a F." 22:28, she says, "If you keep ignoring me, you just gonna get no more pussy." 22:35, she says, "Answer the phone, you not doing nothing." 22:36, she says, "PLSSSS for please."
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now, I'm going to jump ahead to January 9th of 2024.
January 9th, 2024 at 14:21, Ziyah sent to Jarvis, "Don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you're not there, I will wait." Then at 14:22, she sends, "Send okay if you've seen the message so I can delete your number." Then at 14:23, Jarvis replies, "Okay," and those messages were deleted.
And there was no further communication between Ziyah's text number and Jarvis's number after January 9th, 2024, 1 year ago today.
Yes.